Hello, we are going to be solving linear systems of equations today. So I have my system of equations. First one, 3x plus y equals 5. And the second one is negative 7x plus y minus 12 equal 0. First of all, I can do graphing, which will come later in another tip. But for now, we're going to do algebraic methods in solving the linear system of equations. In algebra, we have two methods in doing that. The first one is called substitution, and the second one is called elimination. So, with the substitution, the idea is to isolate the variable, one of the variables, either x or y, and then work on equate the resulting expressions. So we'll go with that first. If I want to isolate here, it's easy for me to isolate the y from the first equation and from the second equation. So let's go ahead. I have 3x plus y equals 5. If I want just to get the y, I want to get rid of the 3x. I will minus the 3x from both sides. This cancels out. Then I have y equals 5 minus 3x. If I want to do the same for my second equation, and I'm going to call this equation 1. Second equation, negative 7x plus y minus 12 equals 0. I want to get rid of the x again. I am going to add a 7x to both sides of the equation. So this will cancel out. Then I am going also to add a 12 to both sides of the equation. So this also cancels out. The result will be y equals 7x plus 12. I'm going to call this equation number 2. The second step, as we said, is equate the resulting expressions. So this being y and that's y are the same, so that means 5 minus 3x equals 7x plus 12. Now I need to isolate the x to one side. I'm going to add a 3x here and a 3x here. So that will cancel out. Then I am going to subtract a 12 from here, a 12 from here. That cancels out again. What's the idea? Okay, 7x plus 3x, 10x. 5 take away 12, that's negative 7. I have 10x, I need just one x, divide by 10. This will give me x equals negative 0.7. If x equals 0.7 with a negative sign, what will be the y value? Well, either I go to 1 or to 2, and that will give me the value for y. So let's go with 1. Y equals 5 minus 3 times x. So x is negative 0.7, or 5 plus 2.1, which is 7.1. In this case, my point of intersection is already decided. That's negative 0.7 and 7.1. So that's one method. How about the second method, which is elimination? And I like this one because basically it will be reducing your expressions in a less number of steps. So we started with what? We started with 3x plus y equals 5 and negative 7x plus y minus 12 equal 0. Okay, now what do we have here that looks that I can cancel out? Well, I have the positive y, or plus y, plus y. What if I come here and I subtract 2 from 1? If I do a subtraction, so each and every sign here will change. Instead of negative here, that will be positive, and instead of positive, actually this will be negative. So I will have a negative here, and instead of negative, that will be positive. Let's add them up. So 3x and 7x, that's 10x. Plus y and minus y, they cancel out, and that's the idea of elimination. We eliminated the y. And then plus 12 equal 5. I need to get rid of that 12, so I will subtract 12 from here, subtract 12 from there. So what will be the result? I have 10x equals negative 7. Well, the same as we've gone through before. Divide by 10, divide by 10, then x equals negative 0.7. Take that, put it in any of these two equations, find the y value. So if I put in equation 1, 3 times negative 0.7 plus y equals 5. So that's negative 2.1 plus y equals 5. Add the 2.1, add the 2.1. This cancels out. Then y will be 7.1, or the point of intersection once more is negative 0.7 and 7.1. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tips for college math. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel.